SCP unlocks opportunities for people to explore and showcase their creativity through theater arts. Shelby County Players. Play your part.
Good evening and welcome to the opening night of the Shelby County Players production of Bad Seed and our special VIP reception. My name is Frank Zur, and I have been on the Board of Trustees for just over a year. And I was also on the board back in the years 2004 and 2005. Even though I was gone for over 15 years, several of the people here tonight were involved with SCP back then and longer. I salute them for their hard work, dedication, and passion in making, taking, and keeping SCP thriving in the arts field in Shelbyville and Shelby County today. Thank you so much for all you and others have done in promoting the arts over the years. Since 1988, Shelby County Players has provided our community with live performances conducted by our neighbors and friends who need a creative outlet for their performance talents. Others have become involved with building sets, operating the light and sound systems, or managing the costumes and makeup. Over the years, SCP has provided workshops for those who may be interested in learning theater arts, and most recently, 2 summer camps for youth led by our Youth Theater Action Team, which we call YTAT. Here teens write, direct, and perform their own work. Tonight, we are quote-unquote raising the curtain on the public launch of a capital campaign that will support the complete renovation and repurposing of this former bowling alley into a community theater, space that will serve Shelby County residents for years to come. With the new theater, we will increase our capacity to engage volunteers, add paid staff, and expand our educational offerings to include year-round youth programming. A dedicated group of volunteers has worked tirelessly over the past few months and have raised, here comes a special announcement, over $1.5 million. Toward our goal of $2.5 million, which includes an endowment to support our programs and future capital needs. We now need the community at large to play their part and help Shelby County Players open their next act in an expanded theater space. I would now like to introduce Cindy Leahy, the Managing Director of the Shelby County Players, to provide more details.
Just a real quick history. Back in 2010, Shelby County Players left the Little Tompkins Street Theater to perform at the Strand. When we left there, we always knew we wanted to find a place in town that we could do all of our programming under one roof. And so when we moved out of there, we actually ended up in 13 different places at one point in time, with different storage areas, rehearsal spaces, office spaces, I mean, you name it, we were everywhere in town. In 2011, we discovered this building, and we were able to start rehearsing here. Then we started leasing the space because the owner at that time wasn't going to give it to us for free. So we've been leasing this space until 2019. During that time, we scoped the entire city, part of the county, looking for a home where we could build or repurpose. And we are here today to say we are going to stay here, and we're going to expand. It currently is 10,500 square feet, and it'll be just over 15,000 square feet when we're finished. So it's quite a bit. We purchased the building in 2019, late 2019, and then the pandemic hit. And we couldn't do any shows. So we're like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Well, what we did is we focused in on ourselves and on our volunteers, and we really worked on what our organization is and where we're gonna be strategically. So we are ready to, and some of you have already seen these, but a lot of people have not. We're going to reveal what the outside of the building is going to look like. You all pulled up and you see how lovely it is now. And so Vanna, would you assist me, please? Drum roll, and Okay, this is the artist rendering of what the building will look like when it's finished. This large area you see right here, that is going to be the fly system or the fly loft above the stage. So it's going to be, that's where a lot of our expansion is going to happen, is it's going to go up. The front of the building isn't going to change that much, other than we're going to try not make it look like a bowling alley. Run and Bomb Construction is going to be doing our construction. And if you're wondering who Justin Nickel is, because right now it's named Justin Nickel Civic Theater, well, he's the person who designed this. So he gets to have his name on the building until we get a very large donation and someone else can put their name on there later. So this is what our floor plan is going to be. So we have a main stage. The lobby you're in is still going to be the lobby. So isn't this a great place for a party and a reception? So we're going to have that. Plus, behind here is going to be a little miniature stage. So we'll have musicians that might be playing before a show, at intermission. You could have recitals here. You could have communities. I mean, there's all kinds of things. At this time, I'd like to introduce, just real quickly, Greg Cox. He has been a performer. He's done all kinds of things. He is now our technical director. And he just told me this last week that he has gotten a position with the Carmel Performing Arts Center, and he's going to be doing tech for them. It just goes to show you there are people who come through our ranks that are doing theater as part of their career and their life. So Greg, you're going to talk a little bit about how wonderful this facility is going to be in terms of technology.
So this facility is designed to provide this community with the opportunity to work with some state-of-the-art technology and systems that surpass even some of the largest venues in Indianapolis. I'm only going to highlight 3 of them today, but there's many, many more that if you want to see me after the performance, during intermission, I know you can also sign up for tours back at the box office, and in the coming days, a video discussing all of this, as well as a tour of the facilities and a little bit more details of what the plans are will be available online. But in terms of the 3 things I want to highlight for you today, I want to start out with talking about our orchestra room. This space will be on the 2nd level above the workshop space, and it will typically house a band during a performance. This room also doubles as a fully functioning recording studio, where local musicians will be able to come in and produce professional, high-quality recordings without having to leave the city. Secondly is our fully automated fly system. This system will provide seamless scenic transitions during a show, all while creating a safer work environment backstage for our volunteers. The digitally controlled hoists eliminate the need to re-weight any batten anytime we change our scenic backdrops or any of our lighting fixtures. Last but not least is our entire LED lighting system. The entire venue will be eco-friendly while being state-of-the-art and feature some of the newest technologies and fixtures available on the market today. With the full spectrum of color and light available for our designers, it will provide them a world of endless creative possibilities when designing a show. That's only some of what this venue will feature, but the whole system, again, is designed to provide our designers with creative opportunities unlike anything they've had before, all while creating a unique and immersive theatrical going experience for this community, the city, the county, and the surrounding areas.
Thank you, Greg. And I just want to mention, he said about surrounding areas. This cast that we have here, I think they're the cast and crew. We have maybe 5 people from the city of Shelbyville, and everyone else is in the county. We have Hancock County, we have Rush County, Bartholomew County. I mean, we are a draw from a lot of different areas, and this cast is testament to that. So I appreciate you bringing that up. Also, I wanted to mention $1.5 million. Holy smokes! That's terrific. And I want you to know that there might be an impression that, oh, we got a couple, really big, we did get some large donations. But every donation counts. And I'm going to pick on Madeline here just a minute. So Madeline Scott is on our board. She is part of our YTAT program, and she is a high school student. And she serves on our board of trustees, and all the board had to sign up to be part of the donation pool before we could go out and ask. And so she's like, I'm 15, what can I do? Well, here's what she did. She promised for the next 3 years that she would give 10% of any money that she makes to this project. So, everybody is important, whatever your capacity is. So I just wanted to say thank you, Madeline. All right, I don't have my glasses on. I need to introduce Brian Asher, who's going to say a few words on behalf of the city and the Development Corporation. So let's welcome Brian Asher.
Good evening, everybody. Again, my name is Brian Asher. I'm on the City Council here in Shelbyville, as well as the Executive Director at Shelby County Development Corporation. So my Executive Director position is for economic development. Most people think economic development means bringing businesses. Yes and no. It means a lot more than that. Economic development is a broad term, but the majority of the things that happen with economic development involve people and attracting people. A project like this is exactly what we need here in Shelbyville. Not only in Shelbyville, but this side of town. This side of town is going to be able to attract homes, retail, and the city is 100% behind that. To the tune that they have, I believe it's probably part of the 1.5, so Frank kind of stole my numbers a little bit, but we'll take a zero off in the fact that the city is going to put in $150,000. So I'd love to take full credit, but that's the full city council and mayor, clerk, treasurer. So, but we're pretty excited about that. We're excited to partner with the Shelby County Players. You know, arts is a big thing in our community, and when I go to sell the community to other people and other businesses, it will always be part of my presentations. So we're pretty excited. You know, so I guess thank you very much. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much. Yeah, my name is Tony Titus. I am from the county council, so it's a pleasure to be here tonight. Brian did touch a few things I was going to say, but when we do meet with site developers and companies looking to come to Shelbyville, they of course always ask about the school systems, you know, what there is to do in Shelby County, how safe it is, et cetera, et cetera. And we found that lately they've been asking about, you know, the arts and some of those things too. So the timing of this is great. The county is very excited to be involved, and I appreciate the players letting us help out moving forward. As you go out around Marion County and surrounding the donut counties, you see communities out there that are doing very well, have, you know, good population, vibrant communities and so forth. And most of that is because of the arts. They have a big participation in those areas, and it's interesting, you know, that Shelby County is finally going to really take the next step with this project. So again, I appreciate the players letting the county be involved. Thank you all. You guys do a great job for the community, and it's excited to be part of this. So thank you very much.
I'm Catherine Woods. I am a marketing communications manager at Knopf Insulation, and we are obviously committed to being a community partner. And I mean, the community is so important at Knopf. We pride ourselves of making sure that we give back in all of our locations. So that means not just Shelby County, but in California, Alabama, West Virginia. We have endeavors that we are currently working to make larger, and through our Knopf Cares Committee. So we are so excited to be involved with this, and we're really excited to see this come to fruition as well. Thank you.
Thank you again for coming this evening. This has been such a special event, and I've had so much fun so far. I didn't know it'd be this much fun. Anyway, as we draw the final curtain on this private phase of our campaign, I ask that all of you please share my hope and vision that this community will come together, as it always does, to finish out this campaign, so that before long we will all be in this state-of-the-art facility opening the curtain on countless new productions. Thank you again. And now enjoy the show.